I'm Jen Berlinghof, environmental educator at the Lake County Forest Preserves, here at Ryerson Woods today, where we're tapping the sugar maple trees to make maple syrup.
So how long until you start getting syrup in your buckets?
Well, we have to wait until the days are above freezing and the nights are below freezing. And when that happens, that creates pressure in the tree so that the sap that's been stored in the roots all winter starts coming up the tree. Once that freeze-thaw cycle starts, then we will start seeing sap in the buckets. But because of this unusually cold winter, we're not going to see any right now.
But it may be May.
Right. Typically, I tap the trees around Valentine's Day.
Gotcha. But you waited longer this year.
I waited longer just because it was so cold. But it seems now that we have programs starting and things getting going that we are tapping the trees. It doesn't harm them to tap it during the while it's still freezing. It just makes it a little more difficult to drill into the frozen wood.
Right.
However, it's kind of like the early bird. Then we'll be ready when it really does start up. We don't miss any of that.
Okay,
sap
and
flow.
last question is,
Sure.
what will this winter's extreme length and cold
Right.
how will that impact maple?
So it shouldn't affect it too much, because the weather that happens during the syruping season is really the weather that affects how much syrup you can produce and how much sap comes out of the tree. So if we have an unusually short, quick spring, meaning if we get warm and stay warm and it doesn't get below freezing at night, then the sap changes and we'll be done making syrup. You need the thaw and the freeze, every 24 hours to keep the sap flowing. So if that continues for a month, then we'll keep making syrup for a month. But if it warms up quickly and stays warm, then that will be the end of the syruping.
And how much sap does it take to make a gallon of maple syrup?
Sure. So on a good day, it takes 40 gallons of sap from the tree to make 1 gallon of maple syrup.
Wow. All right. Thank you, Jen Berlinghof.
Thanks.